Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to another 86 That Podcast, episode 32. Um, I was supposed to have a guest this week, but uh, didn't work. Plans didn't work out. They had a meeting. Um, I can't really say anything, but there's more open mics coming up sometime soon. Um, so stay tuned. This week we're gonna recap the hockey scores again and go over the weather again. And this time I got an article on RCN Tower, the smokestack, because I mean they're tearing it down. Might as well read up on it. Um, I think we're gonna start with that, and then do the hockey scores, and then I think we got Hotdog Knuckles doing the weather again. So yeah, we'll uh, we'll start with the article that I got. I got an article from the CBC, and we'll read up on it. Um, yeah, it seems like it's going to take a while for them to tear it down, but every time I see them working on it, it seems like they're making progress tearing it down. Like I said last week, part of me is like, how can they tear it down? And then the other part is like, it's toxic. Let's get rid of it. Um, so here we go. The CBC valet to dismantle iconic Sudbury smokestack by early 2030s. The super stack has been inactive since 2020. Oh, this article is from September 4th. So it's pretty old. Last updated September 5th. We'll still read it though. You know, Last week I mentioned it. It's like our CN Tower, and they're tearing it down. Uh, yeah. When it was built in 1972, the super stack was tallest freestanding structure in Canada. Wow, so is it taller than the CN Tower? It's been inactive since 2020 due to reduced emissions at the Copper Cliff smelter, Valley Based Metals. In brackets, Valley Based Metals. The skyline in northern Ontario's largest city should look quite different by the early 2030s. Valley Base Metals says it will start dismantling its iconic superstack after it dismantles a smaller smokestack called the Copper Stack in 2025. Okay. I think they have started tearing it down because I see them every few days or every day tearing it down. Um, I'm surprised that it's going to take so long since every time I see it, it seems like they got a few feet off it or a few meters. It's uh, keep up the work, I guess. Keep tearing it down. Valley Base Metals says it's still dismantling the iconic Sudbury super stack shortly after its. I just read that part. The mining giant says it expects it will take around 5 years to dismantle the smokestack. There's an advertisement for Malibu. Taking apart the 381-meter structure, which is the tallest chimney in Canada and the Western Hemisphere, is the final step of the company's $1 billion clean atmospheric emissions reduction in brackets clean AER project. Though upgrades at its Sudbury operations, Valet says it has estimated 100,000 metric tons of sulfur dioxide emissions per year. Superstack dismantling will begin in 2020. So that was 5 years ago. Valet says Sudbury Superstack obsolete. Valet studies whether to I take down Icon. Those upgrades eliminated the need for the Superstack, which was designed to spread emissions from the Coppercliff smelter over a large area. The Superstack has been inactive since 2020. They already said that. Um, okay. The Superstack and Copperstack have been iconic landmarks in Greater Sudbury for decades, said Gord Gilpin, Director of Ontario Operations for Valley Based Metals, in a news release. Well, we appreciate that the city's landscape will look different after these structures are dismantled. Our business has evolved and improved over time, and this project is part of that evolution. We are mo- we are modernizing our sorry, I had to sound it out, I guess. We are modernizing our facilities and reducing our environmental footprint, and in so doing, laying the groundwork to ensure that our next century of mining in Sudbury is as successful as our first 100 years. There's an advertisement. Okay. Valet says it's looking for public submissions for some sort of commemoration for the super stack, including mural, uh, a mural monument or digital archive. Um, I remember at a comedy show, me and one of my friends were joking about. I think they brought it up. They should make it into a cigarette or a joint. That would be a pretty cool mural. Um, Maybe a joint. That would be better than a cigarette. But yeah, and the super stock's already in the perfect shape for a joint, so why not? Um, but I mean, they already started taking it down, so I guess they won't do that. But that would have been cool if they made the smokestack into a joint. If they painted a joint on the smokestack. Um, they should have did it when it was active though, because then it would be smoking, right? Okay, so is that Is that all the info on the smokestack? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Like it would have been cool if they painted a joint on the smokestack, That would have been pretty cool. Um so even like with the water tower, how they have like digital ads on there too, that would have been sick too if they had some digital ads up high. Like I've even thought about getting an ad on the water tower for the comedy and the channel and stuff. Like I don't know. I didn't think that much about it, but it's been in my thoughts. That's cool that they're promoting things on the water tower. Now we're talking about the water tower instead of the super stack. Let's get back to the super stack. I wish they would have painted a joint on the super stack. Yeah. I think that's all we got on the super stack. But like I said last week, it's like our CN Tower. This article said that the skyline's going to be different after. That's right. Like it's iconic. We can see the super stack almost anywhere in Sudbury. Like yeah. Um it would have been cool if they painted a joint on it. I'm probably gonna say that like 10 more times, but maybe they'll do it. I'm kidding. Um, but RC and Tower, we read up on what I had from the CBC. Let's recap the hockey scores, and we'll get Hotdog Knuckles to do the weather. Um, so I believe this was like the last round of the Cup finals, and excuse me. Mm. So the Panthers scored 5 and won the cup, and the Oilers scored 2 and lost. If you were cheering for the Panthers, congrats. If you were cheering for the Oilers, I'm sorry. Um, I think we have one more game. Yeah, Oilers 1, Panthers 5. Yay, Panthers. Sorry, Oilers. Um, yeah, I believe that's the finals. Like, that's the last games. Um, yeah, yay, Panthers. Panthers won. Cool. I think that was the fastest hockey score recap that I've ever done. Um, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that's awesome. The Panthers won. I think I saw the game live at the bar. I was out at 84, and I saw the Panthers holding the cup, and I was like, oh, now I know what happened, and I'll sound interested. Because I'm not necessarily, I wasn't really following the hockey, but I I enjoyed recapping the scores and stuff. Um, Maybe we can look into the NFL and the other sports over the summer and stuff. Basketball, I like the Raptors. So maybe they'll win this year, win the championship. Um, yeah. So now that I'm just rambling, Hot Dog Knuckles, are you ready to do the weather? Yes, I'm ready to do the weather. Can we do the weather? Yeah. All right, I think Hot Dog Knuckles is ready to do the weather. So we're gonna get into the weather. Don't forget Little Montreal amateur hours tonight. If you've ever thought about trying comedy, come sign up, come chill, come have a hot dog for $2. They're delicious. All right, let's do the weather. Here you go, hot dog. Here, here, Hot Dog Knuckles. Thank you, HK. Hey, it's Hotdog Knuckles here to bring you the weather. Hang on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah, it's Hotdog Knuckles. Can you call me back later? I'm in the middle of the weather. All right, yeah. Thank you. All right. Welcome back to the weather. Hotdog Knuckles is here to bring you the weather. We're out here giving you the weather. Today, it's going to be, give it a sec, 2% rain, sunny and cloudy at plus 24. Saturday, 62% rain, thunder and rain, or lightning and rain, plus 20. Sunday, 24% rain, sunny and cloudy, 30 plus 30. Monday, 10% rain, sunny and cloudy, plus 32. Tuesday, 11% rain, sunny and cloudy, plus 30. Wednesday, 18% rain, cloudy and rainy, plus 26. And it didn't show me Thursday for some reason, but you can probably check the weather app. And the AQI is good in brackets 21. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. The UV index is low. Humidity 89%. Wind 6 kilometers per hour. Dew point 9 degrees. Pressure 1011.8 MB. Visibility unlimited. Sunrise was 5:31 a.m. and sunset will be 9:20 p.m. I guess we'll probably be starting the show at that time. So usually I say come watch the sunset at the door, but the show is probably going to start at like 9:15. Yeah. So moonrise was 1:36 a.m. and moonset will be 2:34 p.m. And we're in the waning crescent. And pollen is moderate and running very good. I guess it's good for running. I might even go for a run. That sounds fun. That's all the weather. Thank you for watching me, Hotdog Knuckles, give you the weather. We'll bring it back to HK. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the sun. Yeah. Enjoy the sun. Go to comedy tonight. Are you ready, HK? All right. Let's give the mic back to HK. Thank you, Hotdog Knuckles, for the weather. That was great. Yeah, like I said, amateur hours tonight at Little Montreal. If you've ever thought about trying comedy, come sign up. It's gonna be fun. I might wear the hot dog suit again. We'll see. I mean, Hotdog Knuckles might be back tonight. We'll see. I just said I'm wearing the suit. I gotta stay in character. Hotdog Knuckles. I gotta stay in character. Hotdog Knuckles. Might as well do comedy again in the hot dog suit and try to promote the hot dogs some more. That should be fun. Yeah, Hotdog Knuckles is gonna do some stand up at Little Montreal tonight. Come sign up if you've ever thought about trying comedy. Yeah, here we go. Another podcast. 86 that podcast, episode 33. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.